Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Marquita. If you're new here, welcome. So glad that you decided to stop by today. So I'm gonna be doing another grocery haul. I've gotten a lot of you say that you love when I do grocery hauls. They don't get a lot of views on my channel, so that's why I tend to kind of only do them every now and again. But today is a super huge grocery haul, so I decided to film a video and show you guys what I picked up. So if you're new to my channel, I hope you'll stick around and consider subscribing and also giving me a thumbs up on this video if you enjoy it. So let's jump in. I'll show you what I picked up from Walmart. I actually order my groceries there. My husband picked them up on the way home. So if you want to see all that, make sure to stay tuned. Alright y'all, so this is my grocery haul. So once a month I do a super huge grocery haul and I get like lots of essentials. I check my pantry and fridge to see what I need, and I do a super huge grocery haul. So on this trip I spent about $250. I try to stick to about $400 a month. Sometimes I go over, sometimes I'm under, but I pretty much try to stay around that amount. So this is the big kahuna, I guess, so to speak. So I'm gonna go through each item and show you guys what I picked up. So we're just gonna jump right on in, and we'll start here at the back. So of course we need home supplies. So I got bleach, I got Brillo pads, I also got some sponges, and I got some flushable wipes, and my husband loves baby oil, so he asked me to pick him up some baby oil. I also got some Pine Sol for cleaning, of course. I'm gonna do a video soon and show you guys my cleaning cart, because I used my one of my old carts that I had. I spray painted it and it was my bar cart, and then I changed it into my cleaning cart. So I'm gonna show you guys that in an upcoming video. I also got Mrs. Meyer's dish soap. I love Mrs. Meyer's dish soap. I got 3 of those so that I can stockpile them and have them. I like to have tons of supplies on hand, so that way I'm not always running to the store for things. I have it already ready to go. And then I got some fabric softener because, again, I ran out and I like to have it on hand, so I don't really like to run out of things. Excuse that nail, by the way. I like to have things on hand, so that way, again, it's there. I'm not always running to the store and getting things. I can easily pull and reach for what I want, and it's available to me. I also got Capri Suns. I do the Roaring Waters. I stockpile these as well. The kids go through these like water, so what I typically do is take one box out, hide the rest, and I slowly, gradually give it to them, or else these will be gone in a week. You also have snacks here. The kids, of course, need snacks, as well as these Fruit Smiles. They go through these a lot as well, so I like to have the big box. And then we get to the milk. We love almond milk, so I've got some almond milk there and some regular 2% milk. I've got orange juice for a recipe that I'm doing, and then I also have vegetable oil. I didn't run out of this, but again, I like to have it already available to me, so that way when I run out of my old one, I have another one. So sometimes I'll just purchase things even though I may not necessarily need them, but only if they're staple items, not like bread and certain things like that. I don't stockpile on. Only, you know, things that are like essentials and that don't expire that soon. Next up, we have sausage. I like to keep sausage in my refrigerator for those days of breakfast. When I get up and make the kids breakfast, make the family breakfast, we tend to do sausage and bacon. So those are items I like to have stockpiled, and I keep them in my freezer until I am ready to go and use them. I love the uncured turkey bacon. If you guys have never tried this, it's so good. So I do the uncured turkey bacon, and then I also do regular pork bacon. So this is my stockpile of bacon, so that way it's available to me when I'm ready to make breakfast for the family. And I also have some organic grass-fed beef. This is what I use on keto, and y'all, confession, I have fallen off the bandwagon on keto, but I'm getting back on it, so I'm gonna talk you through some of the things I got for keto, this being one of them. And so I'm gonna be doing some sliders with zucchini for this week, and then I'm also gonna do my usual where I ground the beef up and then I add some peppers and some spinach, and that's really, really good, and Parmesan cheese. It's awesome. So if you haven't seen my video on keto, what I typically eat on a day, make sure to check in my playlist. You'll see a keto playlist where you can check that video out. We also have chicken, so I have chicken breasts and I also have chicken wings. I am using this for a recipe, but not the wings, so I'll store those in the freezer because I do also like to have a meat item on those days or weeks when I haven't done grocery shopping, or I don't do it when I'm supposed to do it, which is typically on a Sunday. I'll sit down, write my list out, order the groceries for pickup on Monday. And so if I have a meat item and I forget to do that on Monday, then I have something that I can cook. So just a little trick that I do. I also have some ramen noodles, or these aren't, I guess they're not classified as ramen noodles, but the instant noodles. My son goes through those, he loves those. So I try to keep those on hand because he is homeschooled, so he's home with me all day. And so he does need to have quick lunches. Otherwise, you know, I typically try to do something a little more healthy than that. But on those days, again, when I'm lazy and I don't feel like doing anything, he can fend for himself, which is a lot of the time. I also have these bow tie pasta, which is I'm going to use for a Cajun shrimp dinner that I'm making this week. I've got rice-a-roni. I try to keep rice stocked in my house. We love rice-a-roni. It's so good, y'all. So I keep rice-a-roni as well as basmati and jasmine rice in my household. We go through rice every week. We're going to at least have rice one time. I have heavy whipping cream, and that's for a recipe I'm making as well. I think it's for that shrimp recipe that I'm making. And then we've got cheese slices. You always need to have cheese in the house if you're a cheese lover like we are. We've got cage-free eggs because that's what we do. We love the brown eggs. And I've got sour cream and Parmesan cheese, sharp cheddar cheese. This is great for keto. I go through this a lot on keto. We've also got granola bars for the kids and Go-Grits for the kids. And my kids love Ritz crackers. So I'll do either the regular Ritz crackers like this, or I'll do the Ritz crackers with the cheese or the peanut butter. They love those. I also have au gratin potatoes. Again, I am getting back on keto, so this isn't something that I'm probably gonna enjoy because I'm not making it this week, and like today's my last like kind of cheat day. And then I'm gonna get back on the bandwagon tomorrow. So family will have that eventually. Again, some of these items don't expire that quickly, so I like to keep them in my pantry if I'm looking for a quick side item. And I tend to reach for like things that are favorites for our family. We've also got mac and cheese. Y'all, I love to ground up my sausage. This sausage right here, I'll ground that up with some jalapenos or red pepper flakes when I'm cheating. And this is so good. I mix it with the mac and cheese in the cup and it's phenomenal. I love it. I gave some to my husband the other day and he's like, what is this? He's like, this is so good. So if you've never tried that, try it. Life-changing, okay? We've also got pickles because again, I'm making those keto sliders with zucchini. So it's gonna have a pickle, some cheese, the zucchini, and some ground beef. And that's gonna be really good. I saw the recipe on Pinterest and I wanted to try it. We've also got the regular pickles that my kids go through, jars of these. So I got a bigger jar this time. So hopefully that'll last a little bit longer. We've got some cheese salsa because I'm gonna be using this for keto as well. I'm gonna make like a taco bowl where it's gonna have lettuce and sour cream and jalapenos and the salsa, and that should be really good. I keep this on hand as well because my kids go through these cookies a lot. Like my son will just make cookies randomly. So I like to have these in the house as well. I also picked up Spam, y'all. I'm not quite sure. I think I wanted to use this for a recipe that I saw, maybe a keto recipe or something. So I have that. And again, I told you guys we love jasmine rice, so I keep that stocked as well. We've got some jalapenos. And this is my husband's favorite cereal, Honey Bunches of Oats. So I try to keep that for him as well on those days when he just wants a bowl of cereal, typically on the weekend because I'm cooking during the week. Then we've got veggies, lots of veggies. So we've got red onions. They're my favorite. I absolutely adore red onions. So I try to keep them in my refrigerator. Then we've got peppers, orange, red, and yellow pepper, and also some tomatoes. I'm using that for a recipe this week. I try to only shop for the current week so that way food doesn't go to waste, but sometimes I have to carry it over to the next week and sometimes food does go to waste, but I try to stick with only food unless they're like staple items that are going to be cooked for that week. So broccoli, I'm making a recipe with broccoli this week. We've also got some blackberries. My daughter loves these blackberries, so I try to get them for her. Plus they're super healthy, and I only get a small one because although she does go through this a lot, these are expensive. So I just get a little small one for her. We've also got cilantro, and that's gonna be for a dinner I'm making this week. We have sweet yellow onions. I ran out, so I needed to reorder some of those. I use this spinach here for my keto recipes a lot. So I tend to do 1 to 2 bags on my shopping whenever I do my shopping list. We have Caesar salad. a kit. I love these Caesar salad kits. I can have them on keto, except not the croutons. So I try to have at least 1 to 2 salad kits in my refrigerator for easy vegetable option, because I always try to pair dinner with a carb along with a vegetable and a meat. So that's really, really cool to have for those nights when I don't feel like brainstorming, you know, what I could do as a vegetable. This is so easy and we love it. I also got some green grapes, which we love. Some salad shreds. This is gonna be for that dinner I told you I was gonna do for keto, where I was gonna do the taco bowl. And then we've got a lime for a dinner option as well. Some frozen pancakes. We don't go through these a lot, but I ran out the other day and my son had his friends over and they came in so handy for me to have it in the freezer. So I decided to just grab a box on those types of days, which my kids have friends over a lot. And they come in handy for when they sleep over to have breakfast ready in the morning, along with all of that sausage and bacon I showed you guys. I like to keep that in my refrigerator for those types of scenarios. So yeah, so I've got some of those, but again, we wouldn't have these like on a daily basis. We would just have them on one-off situations like that. Then we've got some Totino's pizza. My son loved these, so I try to keep them in the refrigerator. It's a 4-pack, or actually in the freezer, 4-pack. So he loves those, again, on those lazy days where we don't feel like doing lunch. He is homeschooled, so those come in handy for those days. I also have lots of drinks here. I know it looks like a lot, but you guys know I have a bar cart now, and I literally just add those to my bar cart. That way, when people come over, they are able to have drinks. So I keep my bar cart stocked with water. These sparkling waters, we don't really do soda. So I typically only do these sparkling waters. This is all sparkling waters in different flavors. And then we'll do regular water and Capri Suns. And that's pretty much it for drinks. And the last couple of items are paper towels, of course. And I think I got tissue too. I want to say, well, maybe I didn't, because I went to Sam's Club and got a whole big old thing of tissue. So maybe I didn't get tissue, but I got 2 things of paper towels. I wanted to go to Sam's Club and get those because they give you the super huge one, and I really need that because I go through a lot of paper towels, and I think that this is probably more expensive to get these, although I think they were like $5 and some change. But Sam's Club I think is much cheaper. Then we've got bread, and that's pretty much it. I think I went through every single thing that I picked up. I don't see the shrimp here. I did order shrimp and I don't see it. So I'm gonna look in the car. Maybe they forgot to get it out of the car. They didn't have the shrimp? That was for dinner tonight. What did they say about the shrimp? They couldn't substitute it at all with anything? They don't have shrimp in the whole store.
That was on the list of what they don't have.
Yeah. Excuse me. So yeah, so this is everything. And my husband just told me that the shrimp was not available. Normally they sub it out, but I guess they didn't have anything comparable to that. So I don't have shrimp, which was for tonight's dinner. So I'm gonna have to come up with a different option, which I have multiple options. And so that is it for this haul. And everything that I picked up from Walmart, I order again, and then either my husband picks it up or I have it delivered. Sometimes I like to have it delivered, but it's kind of pricey. It's about $9 to $12 for delivery, and pickup is free. So that's it for this haul video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it and you see what I typically pick up during my big grocery hauls for our family. You enjoyed this video, which means you'll give me a thumbs up, and also consider subscribing to my channel. So thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you'll come back and catch another video, in which case I'll see you then.
Subscribe.